I think the general public get a really misconception of a shelter. You know, you think of just bums and stuff like that, but that's not the case. There's some wonderful people living here, you know, but they just need that chance to get on their feet, you know.
And here, they're all walks of life. They, some of them had their own businesses. They're painters, plumbers, carpenters.
I have a lot of good friends here. This is what I consider as my family in a small, our little community.
They have an awful lot to offer here. They have computers. They help you get a resume together. They help you get resumes out.
Honestly, this place has been one of the best things that happened to me.
In 2003, River House Inc. was formed, and this building, which is formerly a hose house for the fire department, was moved to the site, and a major renovation took place to turn it into a shelter and a single-room occupancy apartment program. At any given time, we can take up to 34 men in the shelter and 5 men and women up in the single-room occupancy apartment above the shelter. There are 5 bedrooms, a common area, kitchen, and 2 bathrooms that the people share upstairs. So this is our main room. Up to 22 gentlemen sleep in this room on the floor during the coldest months when we are full at capacity. We stack the tables and chairs against the wall and then line up the yoga mats that we have for the gentlemen to sleep on. It does get very cozy, and I'm always amazed at the restraint and the patience the gentlemen show toward one another, because it is very frustrating to be in such tight quarters. We have a full kitchen that the gentlemen have access to. They often, you know, buy food with their SNAP benefits or income and cook a meal for themselves. We have 2 bathrooms with showers up on this floor, and a storage alcove where the gentlemen lock up their belongings and their clothing and try to keep the clutter to a minimum. This is also used as the day room, where the gentlemen work on job search activities. We have laptops set up for the fellows to use to access the internet, to hone up their computer skills, and to look for housing as well. So this is our bunk room. 12 gentlemen sleep down here. The guys who stay down here put together the bunks a number of years ago, and it's a much quieter situation than upstairs, generally reserved for people who are working or some of the older gentlemen who have some health issues and they need a bed, not a mat on the floor. So we have 2 bathrooms down here, 1 shower. We have 2 laundry rooms in the building. The gentlemen wash their clothes and their bed linens for free, and it's really a nice way to make sure that they're presenting their best face forward when they go out of here in the morning. Daytime hours, the gentlemen may stay in the shelter and work on job-related activities, job search, developing resumes with staff. Some fellows practice computer skills. I mean, there's some, particularly some of the older gentlemen who come in without much in the line of computer work at all. And we have people that come in and will tutor one-on-one. Over the last 12 months, we've had 67 men who were able to get some form of work, whether it's part-time work, temporary seasonal work, or full-time permanent work. You know, it really varies based on barriers that some of the men may face. Some of the men have been in jail and have quarries, which is an impediment to work. And the job market for the last 2 years has been very tough. And when the gentlemen are competing with people who have no barriers, who have no real blips on the screen, so to speak, in their work history, and have good references and a solid, steady place to stay, it makes it hard for some of the fellows here to compete. Some men may need health care, so we apply for mass health benefits and assign a primary care provider. Others may need help with applying for benefits, whether it's Social Security, whether it's a disability benefit. They may need food stamps. So we identify what the priority is for the individual gentleman who walks in and start hammering away from there. There's really quite an ebb and flow to the day. I mean, gentlemen come in for check-in at 7 o'clock. We serve a meal that we are grateful to Endicott College for providing. Gentlemen take showers. They participate in chores. We watch, you know, maybe watching TV or movies. They work on various goals to help them get out of shelter.
Back in 2005 was when I actually became homeless. Living on the streets, finding places to sleep, cleaning up. That's how bad it was. I'm fighting 3 addictions.
Really?
Yes, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I haven't drank in 10 years. I'm a recovering drug addict. I haven't done 4 years. And a compulsive gambler.
I was homeless for about a year when my mother kicked me out. It was just an ugly argument, got really bad really fast. Ended up fighting my brother, and the police took me in. I was in jail for 8 hours. Next thing I know, I'm homeless.
The year that I've been here, if there's been any excuses to return to drinking, I had them all. Every single one of them. But I chose not to. And Kate's work with me, she's remarkable. I don't know how she does it, but she works with each and every individual. She's there for them 110%. Basically, it's what you do with what they have to offer here.
I had a whole different idea what a shelter was until I moved here. And Kate, she's awesome. She helps you out. Every day she'll be on the computer looking at jobs, and she'll post them out on the table. You can look through them, you know. She's helped me a great deal. I'll be soon moving to the Fairweather apartment complex for seniors. I'm going to be 63 next month, and I'm so excited about that.
It's allowed me to like kind of detach myself from so many things like that were just distractions, you know, and it's allowed me to look forward.
And I came in here, like I said, in 2008. January 2nd of 2009 is when I hit the pavement, went out and got a full-time job.
To come in here every day and watch men struggle with unbelievable obstacles and multiple obstacles, and they keep putting one foot in front of the other. You know, it really forces you to really shift your perspective, what's important, what's worth worrying about, what's worth complaining about, and more than anything else, how do we manage it together? How do you leverage the support of a group? You know, there's this one big dysfunctional family we call River House, where the men build friendships and natural supports. They build support with the staff. They build support with the broader community. I think that has been the most remarkable thing about this place is the power of one person to reach out to somebody else, and the chain that sets in motion so that everybody gets what they need.